My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is May 29th, 2024. It is 2:53 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1 is on PYTE. It was focusing mostly on Meghan Nigeria trip and some articles and some past tweets about 2 years ago regarding Rex Ryan, and another video from TikTok, not another video, but a video from TikTok talking about what William should do instead of being this evil brother. All right, so let's look at the numbers. 4,245 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. Don't forget to check my other channel, like the one I just mentioned, PYTE, and Our Part of Pure Service. Our Part of Pure Service focus on Harry and Meghan's work only. Right now, in a couple weeks before the end of the summer, there's some videos I will remove and redo. I could do it as I'm now, but when I do have time, but there's some videos I'll be removing or redo because YouTube has demonetized. Just stop. It's a different story. Let me not go there. So estimate revenue $219.77. So go check those channels out. And if you are about the Sussexes, if you're a Derangers, don't even bother. Okay, if you're a Deranger, don't even bother. I don't even need you to watch my thing or even comment. But if you are about the Sussexes, you want to know what they're up to, as long as I know, I will share. Okay, there's a lot of things going on. I just don't have time to share, but I try to share with you as much as I can, especially for the busy people. Okay, so this channel here focus on the left behind us pretty much, and sometimes Harry and Meghan stuff come into play if the royal rats are talking about it. Alright, so there's the analytics. 1,661 views in the last 48 hours, and 2,245. Is that the same number that I saw before? But anyway, let's go on Twitter. This is the TikTok video that I last did on PYTE video. I'm not gonna play it here. Okay, so first tweet here. Okay, oh, so what is that? I didn't know it was a long read. Next one. What is it? Oh, this one I saw it making reference to, if you know. Alright, they all know he is violent, but they keep their mouth shut. Alright, so they all knew what he did to Kingston, Jamaica, and there's that. Alright, they're just making reference. What is that? This should have been on the other video, but there's no more comment. That was that. Next tweet. Okay, that one could go faster than I thought. So this is about Derangers. If this is getting things catastrophically wrong, God please bless me with said catastrophic wrongs, like you have Prince Harry and Meghan. Oh, so they call this catastrophe? Okay, I think you may be misrepresenting this. They're threatened not because Harry and Meghan great, but because they continuously get things catastrophically wrong. How? For not being savage like the others? Wow, having your own home, a family, oh my goodness, and you love each other, that's wrong. These people are sick. The New York Times best-selling, there's Spare, and the world most influential people, and there's the podcast. I'm telling you, these people have a Evil is every day they're showing us evil originate over there. You have to do evil thing to be accepted. That's was that the Netherlands, Invictus. There's that. That's during Nigeria visit. That's the first time I'm seeing this picture, this angle. I know of this event, but this is this angle here. There's this guy here. Very nice. Okay, so let's see here. Any comments? Nope, there's none. Let's go to the next one. So in other words, the tweet is saying, if you think this is catastrophically wrong, what Harry and Meghan are doing, then she's like, I want that. I want that too. Next tweet. Okay. Okay, so now we are into Bouzy. Bouzy's, making sure the tabloid don't get away with that Kate story thing here. This is Bouzy. Once again, the press is spreading Kate-related propaganda. The Daily Mail reported that Kate was seen out and about with family, and other news outlet went with the lie. That's the way they start. All right, one of them put their nonsense out, and the other ones pick up. And then guess what? They all the same group of people. They all part of. So they will start with a smaller version of themselves, and then later on, the big, the Sun, the Daily Mail will pick up on the smaller one. It's all of them who's spreading the misinformation. This is what Princess Diana did not have. But let's continue. Once again, the press is spreading Kate-related propaganda. The Daily Mail reported that Kate was seen out and about with family, and other news outlet went with the lie. Kate has not been seen in public since December, and everything else about sighting is a lie. All right, so there's that here. That was from that video. Where is it? Kate Middleton has been... Oh, my goodness. Cosmopolitan. I'm telling you, these are the same group. As you see these people, those magazine coming out, they're all the same. Kate Middleton spotted out with family. When was that? May 28th. That was yesterday. Story. No. Kate Middleton spotted out with family and running solo errand amid cancer treatment. Oh, please. Okay, so there's other one here. This is not journalism. Although there has been no official update on her health since, the Mail understands that the princess has been seen out and about more with her family in recent weeks, which will be taken as a positive sign by many. However, early this week, Kensington Palace stressed that she very much still needs time and space to recover. They really want people, I don't know why they force feeding this BS to people. And it's like they sneak it in one of their article. All right, they can't pass the hurdle of force feeding people that Kate has been seen. Why do they want people to believe that she is seen? If they want people to see her, all she has to do is step outside and wave, just like the royal wat wanted Meghan to do. Remember, there's a video, I was laughing hysterically because that guy was like, very seriously, why can't she come out and wave to us? That's what I meant by that. Meghan Markle is not working royal, so that option is done. Kate is. 3 people like it. Okay, they have no concern for her 3 kids who are being victimized by this propaganda. Okay, she hasn't been picking up her own children at school. No one has seen her running. Even though she used to go every day, none of her friends has even spoken to her on the phone. Very interesting. Okay, this photo is from April 28, 2023. But why they doing that? We have to ask ourselves why. Nor is she being inundated with tens of thousands of cards. These stories are as ridiculous as children's stories about ghosts. Have you seen Kate? She was wandering in the street of London and no one has seen her. It's easier to find Casper than her. I remember that. That was back in the days. Rebecca is in love with William. Okay. After knowing this type of the attitude of William, why would you want, you know what, this is just allegedly. Okay, if this is all the Krill, the rumor is failing miserably. They are so bad at this, it's not even funny anymore. When's your next space? We need to go deeper into this. Okay, running solo errands, maybe with Santa Ento. It's like 2021 to now has been a wild, wild west in the royal family, while are people who claim to love the monarchy with help from royal family, allowing the descent of the British royal family into global public embarrassment. Like what could be so vital to cover up that this behavior becoming normal, acceptable. It's been going on. It's been like this for a very long time. It's just now people are calling them out. That's all it is. This has been going on for a very long time.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did. Absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife of the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
Every nonsense they put out, people call them out. So they can't pass on, go to the next nonsense because they want people to believe she's out there. This woman's photo will bring tons of money. There is no way she was seen in public without someone taking that shot. Lies as usual. Who saw her? Where are the pictures? Alright, so let's go to the next one. Alright, this is Bouzy again. I hope it's not the same tweet. I think he's keeping a tab on them. Okay, someone who retweeted Bouzy. Okay, this. Okay, when Kate announced she had cancer, the British press demanded Meghan Markle delay the launch of her lifestyle brand. However, William attends football games, Kate's brother promotes his book, and British journalists are like, they are so brave. Are you not serious, people? Serious. I'll go into that. So there's no comment. Let's go into that. Let's see what other people say. When did he? Okay, that was yesterday's tweet as well. There are a bunch of clowns. Yep, my takes. It's like in order for them to shine, for people to see them, the world has to stop and just look at them. That's all they want, but the world doesn't operate like that. But their eyes are on everybody else. That's the thing here. Their eyes are on everybody else. You're supposed to pause, let them get through, look at them, see their stupidity, and that's what they want you to do. Everybody else have lives, their own lives. Right? They will never stop trying to put Meghan in the shadow and will use every opportunity to do so. That was their plan for her when she was in England. They have no idea how to pivot from that mindset. So it will all be in vain and to their detriment. Okay, Meghan doesn't give a rat about these crazy tabloid fruitcakes. They are wasting their breath on a woman who thinks they are cake as poop on her high heels. Oh my god, that's just nasty. No serious, just racist. They are diabolical, hateful right-wing terrorists. There's that. Yeah, this is how I saw it. They are terrorists. When you look at some videos back, I believe on PYTE, when I believe the docuseries came out where Meghan was crying that they're trying to, make her life a living hell, kind of. I did a video and I look up the word terrorist, and every description of the word terrorist, they pretty much display what they have done to Harry and Meghan, specifically Meghan. So they are a terrorist. Okay, they are truly disgraceful, and it's obvious Meghan will not have survived in the UK. Royal racist plantation, if she had staying in that hateful cesspit was never an option based on what we the public have witnessed. They're showing themselves more and more. The fact that Meghan left 4 years ago and the UK media is still making demand of her is what I find most appalling. So many headlines warning her of what she shouldn't do, urging what she should do, and admonishing her for what she actually does. They act like they own her. Alright, whatever's there, and then that's it. Let's read bottom up. Very unserious people. I'm still stuck on birth family phrase, reeks of divorce, and quit asking us about Kate. Meanwhile, gem on Harry and Meghan. Okay, what are newspapers for anymore? With the internet, this is why they're buying every other outlets. Any newspapers that come out, okay, they have the money. They quickly buy it, so they don't have any competition, and then they repeat the same BS. You see every freaking tabloid that people used to read with different mindset, but they buy it up and then create their own stupidity from the previous one. It's the cycle. They want to focus. They want to control. There's a huge plan these people are after. They want to control people. And then the nonsense, you see different brand names of tabloid and all of that, they're all the same. They may be owned by different people, but the same group of people. All right, they team up and said, this is the narrative we're gonna go with, and then each one of them put their own version of it out. And you think they independently. No, it's just full-blown BS. Okay, what are newspapers for anymore? With the internet and social media, journalists' lies are immediately exposed. Anyone who wants to continue following the gossip with this lie, anyone with a thinking head has long understood that the English monarchy is in shambles. Okay, I mean, not everyone. You'll be surprised, not everyone. There's some people who don't follow any of this, and then let's say for the first time they read the nonsense, they believe it. I used to click on freaking Daily Mail until I took a pause, because every time they write about Meghan it was negativity, and I was like, wait a second, how could this be that? You know, I talk about this many times because I never follow Meghan or the royal family. But when I saw her marry into that family, I was like, oh, that's nice. So occasionally when I see something written about her, I'll take pause and read it. But it seems like it was a constant negativity of psycho about her. And I had to stop and said, but she's been living in Canada, doing her thing. She's in the US. You don't hear a beep about her. But all of a sudden, I'm hearing all of this. I had to stop and think. And then this is how I started talking about it. And I realized when I looked deeper, I realized the issue was much bigger. There's some videos that I have on PYTE where I said, you know, these are old news, but I'm just educating myself. And thank God I was in the present mind to record them. So you see my travel, my journey to where I'm at now. You know, I even did research about the tabloid to understand them. And like, what the hell is this? Once you understand their stupid behavior, you could at least predict what they could do, what they might do. I truly hate that hate has transferred on here to the US via the Heritage Foundation, Meghan Kelly, and newspaper outlet loyal to Rupert Murdoch or news organization already owned by him. This has gone beyond the comment section and Twitter posts. It's a large-scale attack. Yeah, it's a worldwide thing. You could just imagine what Princess Diana went through when she said the campaign against her. Let me put that audio here.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife to the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
She was right. This is exactly what's going on here. Since January, Willie and his British media friends single-handedly contribute to the steady downward spiral of the UK monarchy's global reputation. This is the same global audience that Willie is trying to desperately to impress, but is failing miserably at. I'm telling you, Princess Diana created 2 kids with the help of sausage finger. And then with those 2 kids Princess Diana created, you see the strikingly different people. One is highlighting pretty much his minding his own business, doing his thing, and then going after the tabloid for there to attack his wife and his mom. And then you have the other one, the dark side, who's pretty much showing you what the tabloid has been doing. All right, so it's like night and day. I have a what do you call this? A thumbnails that had that night and day. All right, next tweet. I need to stop because I'm not really enjoying this. There's 4 more tweets. Okay, the Twitter streets are rough on this lying British tabloid. There's the laugh here. A story in 2 parts. Okay, so there's Tatler, another one again. The Princess of Wales is seen out and about for the first time since she revealed her cancer diagnosis. I don't know, something. Well, then again, you have the government is at the same page as well. Yeah, something needs to be done. This is why they want to control everything. These are things people are reading. Now, this is the second part here. This photograph was taken and published in November 2023. So that's the fact check here. Oh, look, Kate is back. Oh, wait, she isn't. Just a story that she has been seen and an old photo. So where is Kate? All right. So it's like they're revealing themselves more and more. That one gets photoshopped in and out so many times I have whiplash. Alright, so this is where it first taken. There's the jacket here. They've reused this before to claim she was out and about wearing poppies and their labels in February. Such a liar and propagandist. So there's that here. Let me leave that alone. Next one. There's a video. I'm telling you, these people are broken records. Next one. Alright, so what's this about? This one is kind of long. These faces are so desperate to force Harry back. Harry's not stupid. He's not going back. I mean, for everyone else, if you write yes on a visa application, you'll be chucked out of the US. Not really. Broadcaster Emma Wolf react. So they're bringing that back again about the what do you call this? The application again. Broadcaster Emma Wolf react as the Biden administration has asked a U.S. court to not release. No, President Biden has nothing to do with this. Prince Harry's visa application amid concerns over his concern over his prior drug use. No.
What about Harry?
Okay, let's start
We
with
haven't done
Harry.
anything royal this morning.
Let's start with the royals then. Why
Okay.
not? Take it away.
Well, this is a Telegraph story. I think it's in the Telegraph and online. But this is about the Biden administration kind of resisting calls from Harry's lawyers whether or not this ongoing thing about releasing his visa records over the alleged, in Spare, he admitted to taking, remember his memoir Spare? He admitted to taking cocaine, marijuana and magic mushrooms. And a lot of people are saying, was he honest and truthful in his application, in his visa application? You have to say, have you taken drugs? He said no, and then in Spare he said yes. So I think this is absolutely fascinating.
So how did they know? Was there, okay, maybe I'm lost somewhere here. Did anybody see the application where he said yes or no or something like that? How did they know what he said in the application? I'm not aware of that. If you guys know, let me know. Did I mention it and I forgot? I think I would have remembered that.
Saying they can't release these records because there is a stigma attached to law enforcement records. Yes, there's a stigma attached to that, but then don't say, everybody else, if you write yes on a visa application, you will be chucked out of the United States. You will be denied entry. So I think this is fascinating that on this issue of whether there is a stigma for Harry or not, he can have his law enforcement records not released into the public domain.
The bottom line is, do we want him back?
No, the bottom line is, was he honest and truthful in his application to the United States?
I suppose there's another option.
But how do you know what was in the application? We only know what was in the book. How do you know what was in the application? You're asking for the application to be made public, but you're saying he said yes? Or what was it? He said no? In the book Spare, he said he'd use magic mushroom and whatever. How do you know what's in the application? And this is private matters. It has nothing to do with President Biden itself. It's just, they took it to court. I shared these things before. They took it to court. The judge said no. Because all the people in proper places that the Heritage Foundation have asked, they did the proper thing. Because they even asked them, where is the note from Harry that give you the okay for them to release it? They don't have that. So they can't just go and release his private information. This is why Meghan sued these people for going to her private things. But you don't know what's in the application. And they're making a story about it. We only know what's in the book Spare because Harry said so. So you're saying he said yes in the application, but yet you don't have the application. You want that to be made public. How do you know? But okay.
Argument, which is maybe he was entirely honest and truthful in his application and dishonest in the book.
Which do you believe? I mean, I know which I believe.
So either he did and he was a naughty boy, or he was a naughty boy by claiming he did to spice his book up. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, it would be a legal defence for him in this whole case to say, it was a work, my book, my tell-all book, ghost-written book, which maligns the royal family in all sorts of ways.
Signed off by himself.
Isn't entirely true.
But that was part of his defence. That was what one of his legal team actually said.
So what's interesting is it seems to be becoming a political dividing line in the States, because Biden is the administration trying to do Harry a favour by keeping them under wraps, but Trump has promised that he will, you know, that the file will be made public if he wins again.
Trump's been very strong on this. He said, you know, if Harry lied, then he's out, which is a bit worrying for the rest of us. Because where's he gonna...
Trump has his own issue, even his wife. Okay, so he's gonna have to kick his wife out of there as well because they lie. What genius? What was the thing they put on the application for Melania? Something genius or whatever. But what? We're fighting. They really want Trump to win. Oh, let's continue.
He's gonna come back.
The one thing about America is that politicians make ours look sane. Which is saying something.
I'm slightly confused about this whole story because, okay, sure, Prince Harry has said this. How many pop stars, rock stars, movie stars, like every
the difference is, well, I don't think it's just British. I think millions of Brits, to be fair to them, lie on the form every year. Millions of people from around the world lie on the form every year. Not, of course.
I'm not going to name any pop stars specifically, but I would be mightily surprised if any hadn't indulged in what...
Yeah, but of course they haven't given written evidence in their biography that they have, and that's the difference.
It's not whether you have or not, it's whether
you can be caught.
Okay, let me go out on a limb here. I'm pretty sure Ozzy Osbourne might have admitted in the past to have
he might even be,
there might even be
I'm pretty sure he's documentary footage of him literally doing something. It's so odd, actually.
Yes.
Because I think almost everybody will have said no, nothing, and you literally have to say no, nothing. You know, taken nothing ever.
And I mean, you look at the kind of Brits who sort of swam down West Hollywood and
but even normal people, not just the celebs and the pop stars, but even normal people.
The problem with this story is if you have taken drugs and you don't lie about it, then it's normally not a problem, as long as you're honest. It's the lying about it. It's where
Niall Gardner of the Heritage Foundation on very regular on this channel is pursuing it doggedly.
It's your people.
So perhaps Ozzy Osbourne doesn't have a terrier after him like Niall.
Perhaps. Shall we return to this country, of course, where
oh my God, it's so painful listening to this. Let's see here. The concern is for President. All U.S. immigration applications, including asylum or private contracts between individual and U.S. government, release Harry's and we'll have to see all. You people really are thick. Alright, what business is it of anyone other than American authorities? You go down the path of setting precedent with this and it will open a floodgate. Your lot of fuke in the head with your incessant hate toward Harry, seek help. Okay, every day they bring out a new clown to peddle lies. Yeah, wow, I'm surprised. This is under that post. You just can't get over this pair at all, can you? It's like a creepy obsession. Alright, let's go to the... It was very painful sitting listening to this. I just wanted to stop. How do they know what he said in the application? And then we only know about the book because it was said publicly. Okay, this I am not going to read. I really need to stop recording. You could pause and read it. I did put it on my community board. Okay, so that's that. Let me read the caption. Okay, the King cult have erased this from the page because they want to deny racism against Meghan, then exit pre-Oprah interview. They will soon work with the media goons to erase all racist articles. If you don't understand why Oprah, Netflix, pair were important, I don't know what to tell you. I always say it was necessary to... The Oprah interview is to pretty much correct the lies leading up to the Oprah interview. Alright, because since Harry met Meghan, the tabloid knew about their relationship. It was lie after lie. And then when they left, they had to set the record straight. And then after that, they create different stories. Look like the videos that I just listened to. They're creating different narrative and all of that. Okay, but I'm not gonna read this. Okay, at royal family desperately scrabble around to firefight their disastrous stance on the Sussexes. They could not have got this more wrong with their attacks aided by the complicit British media. Too late, they have done irreparable damage to an already fragile monarchy under Charles. And the thing with these people, when they're going after something, they scream on top of the rooftop, the highest of highest, to make sure you hear their BS. And then when everything falls flat, people already heard it. All right? But the thing is that they've been doing this for a very long time. People usually stay with the negativity that they spread out like wildfire. But the thing is that it's always the wrong thing. If it was true, some of the things that they said, they could still be running with it. But it's just showing them, okay, how stupid they are, how evil they are. And they did that to Princess Diana. They just proving Princess Diana was right with everything that she said. And then you have that stupid son of hers to dare to discredit her.
I would like to thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia, displayed woeful incompetence when investigating complaints and concerns about the programme, and were evasive in their reporting to the media and covered up what they knew from their internal investigation. It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife of the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
The campaign was, in that point, was being successful. But it did surprise the people who were causing the grief. It did surprise them when I took myself out of the game. They hadn't expected that. And I'm a great believer that you should always confuse the enemy.
Who was the enemy?
Well, the enemy was my husband's department, because I always got more publicity. My work was discussed much more than him, and you know, from that point of view, I understand it. But I was doing good things, and I wanted to do good things. I was never going to hurt anyone. I was never going to let anyone down.
But you really believe that it was out of jealousy that they wanted to undermine you?
I think it was out of fear, because here was a strong woman doing her bit, and where was she getting her strength from to continue?
It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
It's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? Why do the public still support her? When I say public, you go in and do an engagement and there's a great many people there.
It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
To your husband. He says that your husband renewed his relationship with Mrs. Camilla Parker Bowles. Were you aware of that?
Yes, I was. But I wasn't in a position to do anything about it.
What evidence did you have that their relationship was continuing even though you were married?
A woman's instinct is a very good one.
Is that all?
It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
Well, I obviously had knowledge of it.
From staff?
Well, from people who minded and cared about our marriage, yes.
What effect did that have on you?
Pretty devastating. Rampant bulimia, if you can have rampant bulimia, and just a feeling of being no good at anything and being useless and hopeless and failed in every direction.
The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others. It brings indescribable sadness to know that the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia and isolation that I remember from those final years with her.
Would it be your wish that when Prince William comes of age that he were to succeed the Queen rather than the current Prince of Wales?
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind, and from that follows other things, yes.
It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind, and from that follows other things, yes.
And then to call her paranoid. And then yet he's playing the same game and showing Princess Diana was right. Okay, isn't it hopeless though? Because all the racist comments are still on all the social media platforms. They really need to pick a struggle. Alright, let's go into it and then go to my last tweet. Okay, no, it's not because public opinion. It allowed their racist supporters to have plausible deniability. I see them now talking to a new squaddy. That's a lie. It never happened. Show me where. It's all been erased. Okay, I don't know. There's a lot of them who pretend to be squad. Okay, so next one. Okay, let's finish up. This one is a Sussex squad who created this. Okay, this is not real. I was reading some of the comments and some people probably thought it was true. It's not. Okay, it's a fake thing one of the squad put. Okay, 3 weeks after the Sussex's visit to Nigeria, the tabloid media and its readers continue to cry. There's a laugh here. CC, I hope we will soon have our magazine on visiting our favorite in Nigeria. Alright, so you see here, the squad. The squad featured the life and legacy of freedom fighter nurse Karen Lucita King and her August 1963 I Stay Dreaming speech. There was a headline about this a while back. Okay, Squad Royal exclusive. Meghan made the media cry. That's a reverse of, you know, make Kate cry. Her strict demands for respect has reduced them to tears. That's a good one. And there's all of this about Floral, Duchess, was it? Fiesta? Okay, I can't read that. It's too small. Okay, I can't believe you guys are still posting this. LOL. So this is old. Very interesting. I'm kind of busy right now, but I will find to do a tabloid with Nigerian tour soon. There's that here. I'm telling you, the squad are multitasking. Yeah, this pics made them cry even harder. There's that here. Yeah, these are the kings who traveled to visit her. Harry and Meghan. Yep, she's officially bestowed with African royals by 3 Nigerian kings. The kings bestow a new royal title on her, thus making her a senior royal, princess of Awoshuku Ancient Kingdom, and her own individual right, hence why Prince Harry is not in this picture. Her new royal titles are denoted on her royal sash. Ada Mazi Amu of Awoshuku. Okay, so if I pronounce it wrong. She sure was princess of Awoshuku Ancient Kingdom. So there's that here. And I remember there's a speech Harry was making. He's like, I don't know how I get into this and all of that. There's a thumbs up. Okay, desperate times call for desperate measure. Remember, UK journalism has no credibility. Imagine other royal family are disgusted at the circus of smut that is now the royal family PR team. Alright, so that's a ad. Oh, what's this one? When Harry and Meghan do anything, the British media turn into kicking and screaming toddlers. Once you get past the stage of them annoying you, really fun to watch. Okay, I Stay Dreaming speech is perfect for permafrost princess KK Karen, who waited too late to see the manager. I love this. I know, can we keep it up? Okay, there's the laugh, exactly, there's the clap. We finally have our own tabloid. Let's roast the little twits, good and plenty, with laughter. Okay, so that's that. I have no more tweets to share with you. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And don't forget to check my shop. I create different design for shirts and things like that. Okay, so there's different designs. 43%, there's that. And those who have purchased, I thank you for your support. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.